Thank you. And then the third person will be Simon Chort, who is representing James Gatwech Gatluak. Will come forward and introduce James Gatwech to you.
Good evening. Hallelujah. First of all, I would like to introduce myself to you. I think many of you may know me because I've been here in Omaha for a long period of time. Today is a good day for all of us. We, the member of SPLM, SPLM party, to tell you the good young man which we fought in our area here in Omaha to be the next chairperson here in Omaha. I think all of you will elect him. And his name is Gatwech Gatluak, and he chose this party in his young age. He went to SPLM military when he was a young boy, and he's now become a hardened person. So he chose this party and he supported. Starting from his blood, his own blood, not just like the other people. And I would like you also to see him, and I will call him to stand before you. And James Gatwech Gatluak, I would like you to stand again because they know you. As you have seen now, he's a young man and he's a brave person. I think he already brings our movement into where he is. And now, James Gatwech Gatluak, I would love all of you to see him where he is and the next coming election. So give him what you want. He started from young age and he won this party. I think all the complaints which have been raised by the other people, he will resolve them when he comes in this office. I will be short in my word because I'm not the real campaign manager. I think you will hear the good word from him as he brings this paper into your hand in this evening. Thank you very much.
So, the first candidate going to be here will be our brother, Mr. James Gatwech Gatluak. I would like all of you to stand up and give him a hand.
Please stay standing. I would like you to stand and have a moment of silence for the hallowed men of our country who have died for the cause of our country. Thank you very much, and you can be seated.
Okay, Mr. James, for your information, each of you has 5 minutes. Chairman, that kind of meeting.
Well, the point is, I am here to talk, and I am the candidate, and I am, these people are sitting here to come and listen to me.
I know.
So then,
Okay, the chairman said 10 minutes to read the thing. But you have been studying 10 minutes twice.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you all. And thank you very much for your coming here today. I would like to go through with this with you, and I'm going to read it. And please, if you have the paper, I want you to read it along with me. Hello, my countrymen, reaching to you all in the names of our country, Southern Sudan, and in the names of our SPLM bodies, wherever you may be. My name is Gatwech Gatluak. I am from the Afana regions of Southern Sudan, and I am running for the president of the SPLM chapter in the state of Nebraska. SPLM was our revolutions and main parties in our country. It is the ruling parties today in our country. The principal objectives and vision of the SPLM party is to liberate the whole country and change the regimes in Khartoum to establish the new Sudan. And now, those visions and ideologies are being carried out by the Luna region, Kordofan region, and Darfur region. They are our brothers and sisters. No matter what the causes are, we must sustain them and stand with them. We must help them to overthrow that regimes in Khartoum, and we must be loyal to our parties and be proud of our president, His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, who is working tirelessly day and night, trying to build our new nation step by step, stone by stone, and block by block. Even though he is dealing with all these challenges and temptation, he will prevail and deliver our country, clears out of all these challenges. He is also a die-hard member of our party. As you all know, my countrymen, building a new country does not happen overnight. It takes time and energy. Looking back over to the last 21 years, when our women and children were crossing borders to border, looking for safety in the neighboring countries, but now they have a peaceful country to live in peace, and they don't have to cross borders anymore for safety. Now, what we have to do is to rally together to help rebuild our country and live our lives like everyone else in the world. Isn't it that wonderful? I hope our presidents will lead our countries in the right directions and overcome any obstacles. SPLM chapter in the state of Nebraska, under the leadership of Comrade Moses and his cabinet, has called us together to this election day. Let the people know that the term is getting close to the end, and our party needs new leaders to replace them. They announced that if there is anyone who wanted to run for the office, they are welcome to do so by submitting their names. It often to be, I am one of the candidates who want to run for the office of our party. For those of you who do not know me, I would like to give you an insight about myself. I came to the United States 15 years ago and live in Omaha, Nebraska. I graduated from Clearfield Job Corps and earned my high school diplomas and auto mechanics certificates in 1999. I am currently enrolled at Western Community College, where I am a business administration manager, working toward my bachelor degree. I have worked for the city of Goma under the Mayor Mike Fay from year 2002 to 2004. Give me an experience to work with the civil service. I have served our country voluntarily during the Revolutionary Army struggles when I was young. I am a veteran and consider myself as a part of the Lost Boys of Southern Sudan, which I call Liberty Boys or Liberators of Southern Sudan. My family were also active members in the Revolutionary Army struggle. I think we should honor those who have served our countries in the war. For these reasons, I wish to recognize my brother, Bith, and my cousin, Chosh Wukam, Kwelong, Bishop Dor, Lulkor, and their Poch, who also have served in Zazal battalions. Other relatives and cousins who have served in the different battalions are Uncle Madechor, Soydak, Gatwech, Simon Gaded, and Pori. Not all these people survived. Some lost their lives for the cause of our country. SPLM has caused lots of sorrow and griefs in my family, and it is not a party that I can let go easily. Today, I am running for the chair office of the SPLM party because we need a principled, conservative leader who has leadership skills and enough experience to continue the recent success. I believe I am that leader. This is the time for all you freedom-loving citizens to be engaged in the political parties and choose the right party and the right leaders who will listen to you and represent you. SPLM party is the right party for you, and I am the right leader, one who will represent and serve you well. It is for this reason I am asking for your vote and support. We need to ensure the SPLM party continues as models of unity, purpose, principles, and victorious party. You give me a hand, Jamal. I will be in communication. Yeah, I want you to listen to this part because that's the part that I want you to vote for me for. So just listen very carefully because that's where you're going to have questions. As SPLM chairman, I will be in communication with our ambassadors in Washington, D.C. and work with our ambassador hands in hands in order to help those who want to go back to our countries to obtain passports and accommodation, to find jobs when they arrive there. Some of the goals that I have are to help our parties to raise funds by conducting fundraising parties and celebrate our national holidays. I will work closely with our local party members and elected officials who come to the United States for visit. I will help bring unity among our party members locally and across the United States, and attract non-members or recruit non-members to our party. I will help reform the civil society or support the civil society and works with the grassroots community leaders such as church leaders, the women's league, and the youth of our community to bring unity among them. In a summary, I believe that I have the values, the leadership skills, and the vision that our party needs at this time to ensure we can move forward, unified in purpose and strong in commitment to elect the principal conservative leader that our party needs. Please, and please, and please, vote Gatwech Gatluak. And I will pass the rest of my time to my opponents, and thank you very much.
We're not going to take a lot of time here because we will skip some questions for the election day. Seeing the time is almost again last year. I have some questions here that were written by Eddie down here in the hall that I will read some of them. And if I can't read the handwriting very good, I'm sorry, but I'll try my best to read it. And I get some question here from National Electoral Committee that would be facing to the candidates. And I will just read them. What is the candidate in your friend, you write it down so that you can get up and answer them at once. That'll be one by ear for you guys to do. So have a plan. And I will repeat it again and you just can make it one time. What are the communication elements will you and your cabinet bring to the entire community at large in the state of Nevada if you are elected? It's very complicated. I think I can give you let me give you, I got some coffee. You and your cabinet use or bring the entire community at large in the state of Nebraska in order to promote peace and the of Mars. That's cool. Question number 5 is before question number 5 is saying that what are the goals are you going to make or to bring your leadership if you are elected? And question number 7 is saying that where are the differences between you and the current administration? That's number 7. So that's our first question that I select randomly. And I hope you can answer those questions in the audience. So I read this thing here. This thing will affect you too. I'm doing those. So go ahead and start from the first.
Thank you very much. The question is, what are the communication elements will you and your cabinet to bring all the entire communities alive in these states of Nebraska? Yes, my communication, like I said, that I will have a communication with our ambassador in Washington, D.C., and also my communication here with you as well. Because I mentioned about the grassroots community, how I will bring them together as the community of the people of Southern Sudan. Of course, there is a way. Starting from our grassroots little communities, from all those little tribal communities, they all have the leaders. My communication with them is I will start communication with, communicate with the people of the churches, to try to bring the coalitions of the unities of the church peoples in our community here. And also I will bring communication with those grassroots little community leaders to bring unity among our coalition community, which is the Southern Sudan community here. Because it's starting from the grassroots community and up to the Southern Sudan community, which is now the community and becomes the federations of our, all those little communities. So my communication will be to communicate with all those little leaders to also it reforms our whole Sudan community, which we now have. And I will bring those people together so that we will come together to bring, really, what can we do as the Sudanese American, as someone mentioned here. Of course, we are a Sudanese American who live in this country. We have arrived that with our country back home, we have two citizenship. We are part of this country, and also we are part of that country. We live here. We have children that are born here. They are part of this country. So we have to balance and to make sure that our children as well are following the way that our community will go, because a moral discipline to our community is what we're all about, is what we stand for. If we don't have any moral discipline, then there's no community. And that's what I will do for question number 3. And question number 5, what other goals are you going to make or bring during your leadership if you are elected? And I think this number 5 question is just related to what I mentioned in my paper. Communication is a part of the goals, that to communicate with people so that they can have, they can bring our community together. Number 7, what are the differences between you and the current administration? Of course, I have communication with the previous leadership. I communicate and I talk to Comrade Dole. Most of the times before events, I was deciding to even run for the SPLM chapter. And I know that maybe when I first came here, the words that I tell him, the words of encouragement, what we are sharing, even though it is from a different family and I am from a different family, but we have something that we all share together, and that something is something that need me and need him. So he has to be there, and I have to be there. It doesn't matter if he like me or he doesn't like me. Because if I'm not present there, then what he's trying to do to put together is not going to come together. So I have communication with the previous leadership, and I thank them very much for their hard work that they did. I know that working with you people is not easy. And working with the public services is not simple. There are people who will just go ahead and shake their hands for what I say, and there's people who will not like. They're not going to like me for who I am, for the way I look. For just that reason, they're not going to like me, but I'm not going to, care about that, because I am here to serve the community with him, and it is not simple, my fellow countrymen. So that would be all my answer, and I will pass the rest of my time. Thank you.